Hey everybody, I'm the Crimson Cypher. Welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. In the last part, we caught ourselves a shiny Zigzagoon. I am still so excited about this. Oh my gosh, it's like, here's the thing, haven't recorded in a few days after that happened, which, it's fine. But anyways, today we are going to go through the rest of Route 103, or what? Route 102, I mean, sorry. Got the routes mixed up. You just become a trainer, we're both beginners. So yeah, Route 102, well, we went through some of Route 102 and then, we kind of stopped there after a while. Zigzagoon, yeah, that's what normal Zigzagoon looks like. I mean, we saw one at the beginning of the game, so we kind of already know what that looks like. But yeah. Gosh, I'm so excited right now, because this, I have most of my bios done for, well, at least up until, like, just before Marvel City. Or, yeah, Marvel? I think that's how you pronounce it. Marvel? I don't know. But yeah, I have basically everything done until, I guess, I want to say no, not Granite Cave. I haven't got Granite Cave stuff done. I have a few done, but not all of them. But yeah, that young starter Taylor there, we will be getting into that a little bit later. Maybe not today, maybe not. You a trainer? You are. Okay. You are a trainer. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? It's the way you were looking around. Zigzagoon. Okay, that's fine. I really should get shiny some levels, but I know technically I'm not using shiny, but I do. I don't know, I might keep him around for a bit, because obviously he's going to be useful, like, for when we get, like, HMs and stuff, which, in this game, they are technically, they are, they will be useful later on. And Marshall learned Water Gun. That is awesome. Ooh, a Shroomish. Oh, that's not good for Marshall, though. Shroomish, that's an interesting Pokemon. A Pokemon we won't be able to see for a while. I don't think we'll be getting into that in this episode, but we'll probably be getting into, like, episode 4 or something. Okay. Shroomish, I know, are quite bulky. At least when they're a Shroomish. But they don't have a lot of good attacks off the bat. Oh, effects for... Dang it, man. Come on, Shiny. Come on, man. Ooh, I need to heal you up. Actually, do I heal you up or do I get Marshall out in front? No, I'm going to heal. Because Shroomish has more defense than offense, at least as a Shroomish. Because I know for a fact that it does have... Yeah, because it has more defense and special defense over its attack and special attack, so... Interesting enough, yeah, so... Oh, come on. Shiny, please. Okay, you're healing. Oh, that's 4 HP and 4 points of damage. I know technically we have a town coming up, which means I can just, I could just buy more potions there, which I might do. Oh my gosh. Woke up, yes. Please, thank you. Okay. Critical again. Oh, critical hit, nice. Awesome. Shiny, you are awesome. Gain 55 experience points and we go to level 4. Alright. End up furthering your career. Yes, you did. We get 64 Pokédollars from winning. Oh, actually, before I go anywhere, I need to go down here and collect this potion. Kind of gives us back the potions we use, or like one of them at least. So that's good. Always a good thing to have. Also, In the remakes of this game, you are always stopped at this point in the game to look at Butterfree. Not Butterfree, Beautifly. That's the one I was on about. Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, I don't know why they added that into Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. It's kind of pointless, really. Anyways, let's heal up real quick. Restored your Pokemon to full health. Hope to see you again. Okay, so we have a gym up ahead. We have the Pokemon. I do actually want to go in here. I want to buy some things. At least I can't really buy anything. Of course, curse this game, and it's of course Pokemon at the start. You don't get any money. I guess I have to make do with what I got. Let's have a look. See. I will swap shiny to the front. That's why not. Like I said again, not using shiny at a full as a full team member, but maybe like an honorary team member. Okay. Who are you? Oh, it's Dad. Okay, yeah. Well, if it isn't Crimson, you're all finished moving in. I'm surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Oh, I see. You're with a Pokemon. Now I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Crimson. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. Who are you? I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. This is not the professor's house, my friend. You're... Oh, right, you're Wally, right? I'm going to go stay with my relatives in Verdanturf Town. I thought I would be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokemon along. But I've never caught a Pokemon before. I don't know how. I see. Crimson, you heard that, right? Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Here, I'll loan you my Pokemon. Wally gained a Zigzagoon. Oh, wow, a Pokemon! I'll give you a Pokeball too. Go for it. Oh, wow, thank you. Crimson, would you really come with me? Alright, and here comes the catching tutorial of the game, even though it happens after you're able to catch Pokemon. You've probably caught a Pokemon by now. Or at least, you're able to catch Pokemon by now. Crimson, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Please watch me and see if I can catch one properly. Whoa! And wouldn't you know, he runs into a Ralts. Because of course he does. Alright. I don't get this catching tutorial. I wish it was... I feel like the catching tutorial should have been sooner in the game. Because you don't get Pokeballs until... You get Pokeballs after defeating May, and you're able to catch a Pokeball before then. So I don't see how this is a tutorial, but it's more for like story-based purposes, I guess. But I don't know. Of course he finds a Ralts. Ralts is a good Pokemon. I will say this now. Ralts is I would definitely say it's a better substitute. It's a good substitute for Abra if you can't trade. Which is kind of my deal. So it's like, if I wanted to use a Gardevoir or like a Gallade in Gen 4, for example, I would. That's my kind of thing. Crimson, thank you. Let's go back to the gym. So, did it work out? Thank you. Yes, it did. Here's your Pokemon back. Crimson, thank you for coming along with me. You two are why I was able to catch my Pokemon. I promise I'll take real good care of it. Oh, my mom's waiting for me. So I have to go. Bye, Crimson. Now, Crimson, if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Rustboro City beyond this town. There you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go on to other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them, understand? Understood? Did I say understood? I meant understood. Of course I'm a gym leader too, we'll battle one day. But that's only after you become stronger. So I guess our next stop is Rustboro City. Could go into these houses and see what you guys have to say, because I don't really do that much. Traveling is wonderful. What I was saying, okay. I don't think you have anything to get from these houses. I don't think. I can always. I'll probably correct myself. Eventually, And we have a guy with some sunglasses. You look cool. Excuse me, let me guess. From the way you're dressed, are you a Pokemon trainer? Well, maybe not. Your clothes aren't all that dirty. You're either a rookie trainer or maybe you're just an ordinary kid. Hey, I'm a trainer. I'm roaming the land in search of talented trainers. I'm sorry to have taken your time. Maybe we'll meet this guy again one day. Who knows? All right, round 104. We have some new Pokemon to talk about. And whilst I'm going around the beach, I know there are trainers around here, but let's go into some of those new Pokemon whilst I battle this trainer. Let's start things off on a positive note. Tailo is awesome. It's incredibly fast and is really aggressive. And has one of the best abilities for a Pokemon of its, of its type, if you will. Guts. It essentially increases your attack if you are suffering from a status infliction like paralysis, burn, poison, you name it. So if you have Tailo get poisoned or burned, which is probably one of the ones I'd go for, I'd say burn probably is the best. Or even paralysis, one of those two. It gets off incredibly powerful attacks. And when it gets to its evolved form of Swellow, you gain an incredibly fast Pokemon. One of the fastest regional birds in the game. With a high attack stat of 85, which in general isn't the highest you're going to see, but you're going to be outspeeding a lot of Pokemon. I love Swellow. I think Swellow and Tailo are some of the greatest regional birds, and I think a lot of people will agree with me when I say it is one of the best. Wingull is the worst Tailo. I know it's got good stats. It's got the same speed stat as Tailo. When it evolves, it gains a kind of more of a lead into special attack and defense, which is fine as it is. Pelipper itself is a great Pokemon. However, it wouldn't be as good when you notice that one of the gyms is electric type, and comparing the two, Tailo is going to probably survive more due to the fact that it's, not a 4 times weakness, only a 2 times weakness with Tailo. Wingull, however, does learn some pretty good attacks. It learns some good attacks like Water Gun, and it doesn't learn great flying type moves due to the fact that it's special over physical. I would definitely say go with Tailo over Wingull, but I wouldn't say Wingull's a bad Pokemon. I would definitely say it's not as good as Tailo, but it's still good in itself. Just not as good as Tailo. I'm sorry. It's just Tailo is much better than Wingull, so I'd rather go for Tailo than this thing. Marill is, in this game, not worth it in my opinion. The only thing that has Marill, that's going for Marill is its ability Huge Power, which is the ability I would say to go for over Thick Fat, because realistically you're not gonna, you don't really need to worry about, fire and ice type moves on this thing. Huge Power doubles any Pokemon's, base attack stat. So essentially Marill will have 40 attack over its current 20. And with Azumarill, it will have 100 over its original 50. That's great and all, if it weren't for the fact that Marill realistically has no moves that go with it. I mean, yes, it learns, Double Edge, and it can learn some good, decent, physical moves. Except, Water-type physical moves weren't a thing until Gen 4. So essentially, you're going to have lackluster moves, essentially, on this thing. You're not going to have type, if you're going to go for the Huge Power side of it, you're not going to have a lot of Water-type moves. But if you utilize its evolved forms, based 60 special attack, which is really terrible, by the way, you essentially just have a mediocre Pokemon. That's all you get from this guy. It's great in later generations, but now in Gen 3, no, just don't. It's also really slow for a Water type. I mean, yeah, Water types aren't meant to be fast, but it's really slow. Well, not the slowest, but you know what I mean. Okay, now with that out of the way, these trainers do not have good strong Pokemon. But yeah, I was going to say, with Tailo, I was really considering using Tailo for my team. There is another normal flying type I'm going to use. But I was really considering using Tailo. Like, really considering it. In fact, like, I'm still kind of going back and forth on it. Because because my 6th team member, I have 5 team members I know I'm definitely going to use. But the 6th one is kind of just... It's kind of getting all thing for me. Like, I don't know what I'm going to use. We got Seedot coming up next, so let's go into Shiny. But yeah, I'm still kind of struggling on what to choose for my 6th team member, because I already have a water type. I know I'm getting a Pokemon soon. There's a Pokemon I want to get. I'm not going to say when, but obviously, you know. Like, I know... Oh, gosh. He's using Bide. Okay. Let's just use this. Let's go for that, I guess. It's going to do a lot of damage. Okay, it's not going to do that much, actually, now I think about it. Okay. Hopefully lower accuracy. Yes, we do. Okay. But yeah, I know of one Pokemon I want to catch soon. I know of the first 5 I want to use. It's just the 6th one I'm struggling to really figure out still. Because we can't use any of the pseudo legendaries. They're way too late in the game. There is a Pokemon I want to get, like, gosh, I'm trying to think of like how not to like spoil anything for my team, because I'm not gonna give up any details on what I'm using for my team, because realistically speaking, it's I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, because I have a water type already, so I'm not going to use, like, a Pokemon like Spheal. I'm not going to use, like, Tentacle or Magikarp or anything like that. So I don't really need another water type, so any water type is kind of out of the question. But I'm trying to build around that, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah. You have a level 9 Magikarp, really? Okay. I mean, I could use Shiny. I actually could, because I don't think it'll overlap with any of my Pokemon. I don't think, at least. But I think Shiny will probably... It'll probably fall behind a lot in... And I don't think... I know technically I could use Shiny. But I don't know. I'm trying to, like, level him up so I get better items from him, so... There's that. Actually, speaking of items, does he have anything? That's a good question. Go to Pokemon. No, you do not. Not yet. Not yet. One day he will. He will get an item one day. Oh my gosh. But yeah. I think I know which Pokemon I'm going to use for my 6th team member. It just, it isn't really... It's like, one of the Pokemon I do know I'm going to have for my team can use Flying. So the Pokemon I want to catch later on will probably be redundant in that case. But what I really want to use Fly on that Pokemon that I know I'm going to catch over the one I'm not going to catch, if that makes sense. And of course, in terms of like Pokemon like Marill and like Wingull, I can't use them because I already have a water type. That's, I kind of said that earlier, so... gosh, let's see how many minutes we're into this. 15 minutes. Trying to think of, like, what we're gonna do. You know what? Nah, I'm gonna keep going. Oh, actually, before I do... Berries! Foreign berries! Really helpful items, if you in the early games. Especially as held items as well. I've got 2 Petra berries. That will heal up poison. So that's really good to have. Especially considering where we're going next. Let me have a look, see what we're dealing with. Shiny, you kind of really need to level up a bit quicker here, buddy. You! I feel like you have a lot of money on you, because you, I'm pretty sure, are a rich girl. Yes, you are. Lady Sin... She's a lady, sorry, not rich girl, but you know what I mean. Ugh, gosh. We swap out to Marshall. Get this thing out of the way. Let's try out Water Gun, because I haven't really used that yet. Doesn't look like a water gun, it looks like a giant bubble bin thrown at those things are good, and we just one-shot that thing. Nearly one-shot, I mean. You know what I mean. Okay. And she used a full restore. Yeah. Early game. And we're using full restores on our Pokemon. Normal trainers using items, that is unheard of. Oh, gosh. Okay. Shiny Grid level 6. Marshall did not grow a level, so that's fine. Oh my. And we got 1400 for winning. Very, very nice. Okay, you do have the ability pickup. Yeah, that's the only ability you can have. Okay, that's interesting, to say the least. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to end it off right here. So next time, we're going to go through this little area right here. See you guys then.